lead.
Hey there, champ. You finished setting up your Cube Station 64?
Yeah! I'm already playing with other people. This is unbelievable. I'm so not used to this.
You've connected the broadbands already? You're actually playing on the intratubes right now? Across the cybernet?
Yeah. Man, this is so cool.
Boy, now that I think about it, maybe this wasn't such a great idea after all. You'll be spending all your free time on this World Wide Web and none with me. Hey, pull your thumb out of your anus and get your head in the match or get the fuck out, cum stain.
Listen, I want you to know how much I appreciate this. I know money's pretty tight right now.
Hey, I refuse to live in a world where an uncle can't buy his nephew what he's always wanted after he gets 51% on his math exam, for God's sake. We'll get food next year. I'm proud of you, Jeremy. And your mother and father would have been too. I hope you know that. I always knew you had the brains in the family. Your parents and your friends just wouldn't listen.
Thanks.
No need to thank me now. You have fun on Gears of Duty for a while. Enjoy yourself. I have faith that you'll thank me plenty later tonight.
Hey, Uncle Joe, do you think we could, use Vaseline or something this time?
I have no problem with that, Jeremy, on two conditions. One, I'd better be bone dry by the night's end, and two, you'd better acknowledge how lucky you are to have such a hip uncle.
You sure he didn't see your face when you hit him after school?
I'm positive. He can't prove shit. I bought and put on shoes and a hoodie I never wear. I tailed him, I walked up behind him, wailed the side of his head, and kept going. Oh, I hit him so fucking hard, dude. Like I heard a crack, and the other side of his head hit the concrete wall. He fell, he cried his eyes out. I would have loved to have looked back and done an accurate damage assessment, but I didn't.
Jeez, you are something else. At least he'll think twice before running his mouth off again.
Where the fuck is Colin? This is the third day he's been missing.
I don't know. Hopefully he's not up to his old tricks again.
Oh, man.
Dirty bastard. Brilliant, but dirty.
The cereals are supposed to went into your mouth, Arbiter. But it's gay. I understand that you constantly need it to breathe.
You've presented me with so much ridiculousness at one time that I'm not sure what to address first. The cigarettes, I suppose, posing the largest health threat. The suit only somewhat makes me want to self-harm.
What the fuck are you talking about? I told you, Arbiter, we're plastic. What harm could the ciggies possibly be doing? What am I gonna got's the cancer? Maybe the super cancer?
Doubtful, but they seem to be having a positive effect on your mood, so maybe there's a few negatives as well. At least cut down your intake. You should know you have a problem when you have to wear a belt of fags to feed your addiction.
You worry too much, bro. You gotta chill the fuck out. Here, have a cigarette.
I'll pass. You rockin' a rush lighter? That's badass.
Rush? I'm not in a rush. I got all the times in the world. All of those.
Never mind. So will you be calling Pee Wee Herman yourself, or should I? I imagine he'll be wanting his suit back. Seriously, where the hell did you find that thing?
Came with bitch.
Alright, your better half. Haven't seen much of her these days.
Dude, her and me are like so totally over. I'm not a one-woman man, Arbiter. My ass is far too beautiful to be tied down. Your mother's into that shit though. Lol.
Hey, you up for some matchmaking once I clean up this mess?
Sorry bro, I'm gonna be chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool out, shooting some b-ball outside of the school with my main motherfucker Greg for a while.
Seriously?
Yeah. You doesn't mind, right? Is that gay? That's gay, right?
Of course it's okay, I think that's great. I'm just a little surprised.
You nailed the nail right on the nail earlier, bro. We got to savage what little friendships we got between the three of us. What else do we have, right?
Salvage Chief.
Greg. Where you at, bro? Greg, you sexy beast, show yourself. Hey buddy. I've been thinking that you and me gots to hang out more. Like way the fuck more. You down? You're down, right? Happy face. Plenty of booze left. Found a sneaky stash above the fridge. Thank Christ John's such a miserable asshole. Wrathful. You do not bitch. Don't be a pussy, you knock that shit back right now. Cigarette, bro. Come on, bro, doesn't you want it to be cool? Smoking makes you cooler, that's the scientific facts. You can't argue with facts. Lol. So told me, bro, how many hot ass spider bitches has you fucked? Details, motherfucker, does you have them? Lol. Not to worry, bro, not to worry. Your bro chief is gonna hook you up with some fine ass spider pussy one of these days. We gots to whip your ass into shape though, bro. We gots to get you some guns. How much can you bench? Lol, what? No excuses, no pain, no gain, motherfucker. Oh my god, dude. Like I said to Arbiter, I'm plastic. What damages could they be doing? Told me, please, I'm listening. I'm not a fucking retard. I'd thought twice before doing something that I knew for sure would have major very bad consequences. As I'm sure you would.
Hi, Arbiter.
Hello, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope I didn't interrupt anything on your end.
Just the monotony of my purgatory. What's up? Is Eugene around?
No. Though he is the subject I'd like to discuss with you, given that you're comfortable with that.
Regarding what exactly?
When the four of us, you, your friend, Eugene, and I were playing the other day, chances are you got the inkling that our relationship is somewhat troubled.
I may have picked up on a couple of bad vibes.
Yeah. Well, it's true, to say the least. Please know the last thing I want to do is place you in an awkward position. I know that you and Eugene are friends, and you and I have only briefly spoken once before now. And I don't know what the deal is with the robotic voices, but frankly, I don't care. I feel as though I can talk to you, which is a hell of a lot more than I can say about Eugene's other friends. The ones I know of, anyway.
Really?
Yeah. There's Tyler, Eugene's best friend since elementary school. I have no idea how that friendship came to fruition, given that he's a basket case with one of the shortest tempers I've ever witnessed. Then there's Colin, some guy with at least 7 years on Eugene who lives on the other side of the country and comes off to me as downright creepy. Eugene doesn't seem to pick up on that. I wouldn't dream of going to either one of them with Eugene and I's relationship issues. I doubt they'd tell me much if I did anyway. That leaves only your ear for me to bend, but only if you're willing. If not, I understand completely.
I'm happy to help you in any way I can, Michelle, but not only am I unsure as to what it is exactly you expect to learn from me about Eugene, but I really don't feel that it's my place
I'm not asking you to make any decisions for me. I wouldn't put that on you. I'd just very much appreciate it if you'd offer some of your perspective and thoughts on Eugene based on what you've observed so far. however lacking your observations may be, so that I can make a decision that's better informed, if only slightly. Our relationship so far has been strictly online, which is becoming more common than it probably should be in this Web 2.0 world of ours, but I haven't met anybody else like him. I knew very little about his personal life. He doesn't like to talk about himself. He's been very enjoyable to play with, for the most part. He makes me laugh, but I can't shake the feeling that he alters his persona whenever he's around me.
Doesn't everybody alter their persona to some degree depending on who they're with at the time? It's just one of those things.
Yes, but to a reasonable extent. When I compare how he behaves around me to the quick, sometimes alarming glimpses I've caught of his interactions with his friends, it's almost as if he's two different people.
How so?
I'm reluctant to go into any details. I don't want to poison your perspective on him. But he's demonstrated that he has a capacity to be quite cruel.
Call me jaded, but I think everybody has the capacity to be cruel.
Maybe. He's also been incredibly short with me lately. Condescends to me a lot, always stereotyping me as being terrible at video games because I'm a girl.
Has he told you about his sister?
Yeah. It's so sad.
Based on what he's said to me about the situation, I believe it's taking a considerable toll on his mood. You must suspect the same, surely.
I'm just not confident that his mood will ever improve, I suppose.
I'm sure it will. There's a chance things will get worse before they get better, but they will get better eventually. It's what people do. They move on. You still like him, right?
Yes.
Then my advice to you, in spite of his inexcusable treatment of you, is to give him some more time. Some space too, maybe for the benefit of both of you. I guess that he needs it. I haven't spent a lot of time with him, but I think he's a good guy. I don't mean to imply that your presence aggravates him, of course.
I know it wasn't your implication, but it's probably true.
For the record, I don't think you're terrible at games. In fact, I happen to think you're a fantastic shot.
The joke's on him now anyway. I was recently accepted to a competitive cash prize tournament.
A Halo tournament? Seriously? How much cash are we talking about here?
$1 million. Honestly, that wasn't my Dr. Evil impression or anything. I doubt I'll make it far, of course, but there's no harm in trying.
That there isn't. That's so cool. Good for you. I wish you the best of luck.
I can't wait to rub it in his face. Thanks, Arbiter, for everything. Joining and listening to me whine and ramble. Not sure if anything made sense, but...
Of course it did. It's no problem. I'm glad I could be of assistance.
Hey man, never saw you at school today. You harsh missed out. We had the substitute with the magnificent rack for chemistry. Needless to say, there was one hell of a reaction in my pants throughout the entire class. Brody, can you hear me?
I hear you fine. I'm just not in much of a talking mood.
Did something happen?
Somebody punched me yesterday.
What the fuck? Seriously, you got in a fight? With who?
It was hardly a fight. The guy snuck up on me, pounded the side of my face, sent my head flying into the wall, and then he just kept walking. I didn't even see his face. It was either Eugene or Tyler, I know that much. The guy wasn't dressed like either of them, so I can't exactly prove it, but I'm positive that it was one of the two.
Because of what you said to Eugene when they joined our server before.
Probably.
You okay?
My left eye is Heart of Africa dark, I have a minor concussion, and one of my front teeth went through my upper lip. Split it open. Had to get stitches.
Holy shit, dude! That sucks!
Wow, you're right. Come to think of it, it does.
Eugene, hey. Is it cool if we play with you guys for a little while?
You.
Everything okay?
What did you say? What the fuck did you say to Michelle?
Hello, spaghetti. No.
What? Nothing. I mean, she came to me asking for advice regarding your relationship, which she admitted was rocky, and asked me to share my perspective on you based on what I've observed so far.
And what observations have you made, Doctor? What are all these things you know about me exactly? We've played together online twice. You know jack shit about me, faggot.
I know that, dude. I know that I know nothing. I know very little about you.
You know jack shit about him, Arbiter.
But she sought my help specifically for whatever reason, and I helped her to the best of my ability.
You haven't fucking helped anybody. Do you have any idea what you've done?
Do you have any ideas what you've done, Arbiter?
Shut up. I never said anything detrimental. Honestly, based solely on what you've told me about your ill sister, all I said to her was that you're in a very strenuous situation and that she should cut you some slack. That's it.
You fucking guys. You know what pisses me off the most? When a couple of guys like you are up to no good. Unacceptable. Certainly not in my neighborhood. That's when I step in. Start a little fight. Make your moms get scared. Then you'll have to live with your aunties and uncles in Bel Air.
Are you winding me up? Jesus Christ, man. Don't do that. Fuck me.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Listen, whatever the hell you said to Michelle, it worked like a charm.
Really?
Yeah. She told me she was on the verge of dumping me, but had reconsidered thanks to your intervention. You're the motherfucking man.
That's great. I'm happy to have helped.
This is my friend Tyler.
Oh, hi, Tyler.
I know who you guys are. I remember you from that wedding coverage way back when. I've seen some stupid shit in my life, but few things have amounted to the stupidity of people getting married in a video game. You guys are my fucking heroes.
Raffle now, oh yeah.
Where you guys from?
Canada. BC.
Wow,
Well, seriously?
Dude, that's fucking awesome. You gotta hook me up with some of that fine dank-ass BC bud one of these days, deal?
We'll be your buds, bro, no problems.
Hey, there's something else I wanted to run past you two. Tyler and I have this clan, and we were wondering whether or not you'd like to be a part of it.
Oh my fucking god. Yes, Plax.
Would your clan's administrator be okay with our joining?
Fucking Canadians, man. Way too nice. I am the clan's administrator. Tyler's a co-moderator alongside Colin. I'll introduce you to him whenever the fuck he resurfaces. He's been AWOL for the past little while.
That's nice of you to offer, but we wouldn't be much of an asset to your clan if at all. My skills aren't what they used to be. Hell, you know that already. There's even less to be said for chiefs.
You're right, Arbiter, cause my skills can be summed up in just one single words. Awesome possum.
Dude, we don't give a flying fuck about how skilled our members are. We're all about having a good time, and there's only one entry requirement. Don't be a cunt. You're not cunts, are you?
I am. Axe Arbiter's mom. You have what you eat, right? Lo.
So? What do you say?
Sure, why the hell not?
That's what I'm talking about.
You guys just made a very wise decision.
Hey, Greg. What's this? Oh my god. Well, Greg, this news is hard to swallow, to say the least. If you'll pardon the pun, did you draw this or did Chief? Looks like his style.
Sup, bitches?
The dicks Greg sucks according to him, that's what's up.
No shit. Will couldn't say that, I'm surprised face, bro. What the fuck, man? I thought we had an understandings. Lots of those. I told you I has learned lots and lots of lessons from what I has done, and you said you'd cover for me and kept quiet. Not just for my sakes but for Arbiter's sakes, and for Funk's sakes too. Let's not forget about Funk now. What are you talking about, bitch? Well, Jesus, so you wanted to told him, huh? Dumbass, it's facts. What the fuck is a fact? But anyways, how about we break this shit down? Arbiter and me has been getting along recently, and we met these totally awesome dudes online. Arbiter's way more happy face than usual right now. You told him the truth and he's gonna get super fucking pissed and either took his angers out on me or himself. And if he took them out on me, I'm sorry, but has no choices but to kick his ass. And let me told you I'd hurt him way the fuck more than he could ever hurt it himself. Go eat that, flex. Believe whatever the hell you wanted, I don't give a shit, but let's say, speaking purely hypothetically here, that he did kick my ass. You think he's gonna be happy face after that? He isn't gonna guts anybody. Well, who he fucking do? Greg's gonna be there for Arbiter, everybody. You really think that your ugly ass alone is gonna be enough to make him happy face again after he hates my guts? Knew Cortana was cooked alive and killed to death, and that he was even kind of responsible? Okay, so what else would happen if you told him? Let's see. I told you that it was a fucking accident. Should peoples always pay the prices for honest mistakes? Well, how about now we went over what would happen if you did the smart things and kept the truths to yourself? Okay, but on the other hand, Arbiter believes that Cortana is still alive and probably in a way better places. Having a whales of a time with some kid constantly sticking her up his ass or something. Lol. Not only that, but Arbiter would continue to be as happy face as he is right now. A while from now he could even be super happy face. Does you really wanted to took that away from him just to make yourself feel better? I'll told you what that is, Greg. That's called being selfish.
I didn't think any calls were allowed in your unit. You on a landline? Oh, okay. Not that it even matters. There used to be reason for concern of cell phones interfering with medical equipment when they were emitting analog waves. We digital now. They keeping you comfortable over there at least? Do you get any ice cream? Decent TV? Any subscription channels? Cheap asses. You're not keeping me from anything. I'm always happy to hear from you. Alright, if you're sure. I'll be visiting soon. Keep on keeping on. You too. Bye.
How's she doing?
Where the fuck have you been?
You remember that project I've been working on that I kept going on about? Just finished it.
Bullshit.
Can one of you please tell me what makes this project so goddamn special already?
I can show you both right now. Alright, refrain from firing on whichever player we encounter first. Just take note of his gamertag, then bring up the match roster on your displays and observe his listing. Keep an eye on the game notifications in the corner, too.
Look, I've learned the hard way that not everybody is on here to socialize, but I'm getting a little desperate. I've only just started playing earlier today, and after being told by absolutely everybody I've met so far to get bent, I'd be overjoyed if I could just add one person to my list who I could call a friend. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit, dude, he's gone! You actually dropped his ass from the server!
Gentlemen, I present to you Frag version 2.0.
Colin, you magnificent bastard. You've pulled it off, haven't you? I was skeptical. I didn't think this stood a chance of working since the last patch neutralized the first iteration, but you've really managed to pull it off.
It grants me a couple of other perks as well, including allowing me to spawn with an overshield with no auto-degeneration and overriding any server's default equipment settings so I can start with whichever weapons I choose. It also permits me to access any server regardless of whether it's closed or if I've been banned from it.
Far out.
I just need to enter the appropriate hex values into a small document file which is kept in the same folder as the software patch, which is of an obscure file type I doubt you'll recognize. All you need to do is throw the folder onto a USB drive, plug the drive into your console, sign into the network, and you should be good to go.
Are you a wizard? I didn't realize Hogwarts offered a software engineering program.
So, okay, hang on for a second. What's stopping that kid from reporting you to network support?
Technically speaking, I'm a ghost in whichever server I join while Fragban is active. Not only is my gamertag invisible, but my presence altogether. Check the roster, I'm not listed.
He's right, I didn't notice. Fuck me.
I'm also omitted from any and all on-screen match notifications, such as joining or leaving a server or fragging a player.
That's so fucking dope, dude. But presumably, all this guy that you banned has to do is create another gold account to sign back onto the network, right?
He's been given a permanent and irreversible console-level ban. He'll need to do that as well as fork over a couple $100 for a new system.
Oh my god, this is so amazing! This shit is like fucking kryptonite or something.
I should warn you too that there's no friendly fire prevention system built into the patch. If we're gonna be using it, we need to be careful not to fire on one another.
Noted, but I don't consider there to be any if regarding the possibility, do you, gentlemen?
Hell to the no! In fact, I say the three of us patch ourselves up with this right now and go apeshit all night. All in favor?
Usage of the patch is theoretically untraceable, but I highly recommend that we indulge ourselves slowly to begin with and take a little time to verify that nobody sniffs us out through some overlooked detail.
I second that notion. Let's play this safe.
God damn it, fine.
Chin up, buddy. Many fun times await us. We've just got to be smart about this in order to keep them coming, yeah? So, how do we get our mitts on this little gem?
I'll upload that folder temporarily to my secure FTP server, and I'll text you too the address, username, and password.
Aw, son of a bitch. I just remembered that my computer's on the fritz. Piece of shit won't even boot up. Can't you send it to me through here?
Chill. I'll download it, throw it onto a drive, and give it to you at school when I see you next.
Oh man, I can't wait that long.
You have my eternal gratitude, Colin. You've brought about a glorious new network-wide era of tyranny and placed the three of us at the helm. I apologize for my lack of faith in your ability.
Respect.
The consequences will never be the same again.